turn the screen back on. Busy morning. Emily, Senior Services Plus. Sydney? Oh, thank God. I always botch something, and I was so nervous. The other day, seriously, it is 10:08. I was looking online for the events, and I noticed this speed connections thing. And I went, what is this? And it's this speed dating type of event for seniors at Senior Services Plus. How fun is this? This is awesome. Sydney, how did this idea come about?
So it was actually a request from the people, and they wanted to see speed dating, and we were like, game on, let's do it. So we put it together. There's not really anything like it around near us.
Yeah.
So we're hoping it's a big hit.
Well, I'm excited for this. So we were just talking before, or in the break, Emily, and this is for romantic relationships, if that's what they would like in their life, or for friendship too.
Correct.
And honestly, there's a lot of folks that just would like to have friends.
Yeah.
And how long is this event going to last for?
So it starts at 2 p.m., check in at 1:30. We're hoping to wrap up by 4, but it really depends on how many people come and the rotation.
Are you getting a lot of good feedback off the bat?
Yeah. A lot of people have said, like, romantic is great, but that friendship is what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Well, and too, you guys have such great resources up at SSP with the breakfast nook and the restaurant and the workout facilities that there's a great spot to connect. If you do find that friend that you can hang out with and just go grab coffee at SSP on a Monday or Tuesday morning, that's really important for that senior and keeps them happy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what day is this on?
Friday, February 9th in the Schoolhouse Grill at our facility.
Really cool. And how's the facility going? Everything coming along pretty well?
Everything's great, and I do want to commend Sydney's run with this event. Something that's huge in the older adult population is social isolation. Lots of things happen. Sydney actually just finished a blog post for our February blog about social isolation for older adults. So you'll have to keep an eye on our Facebook page and website for that post. But it's something we're passionate about addressing. And we have a lot of programs and services that do that. And this is just one more avenue that we can help older adults make friendship and or romantic connections. You could come for both. You could come for one or the other. And just have that kind of additional socialization opportunity in your life.
Well, I just think it's so important because you can tell in a healthy way. Because we've all been down to certain areas in town or throughout the region, and you go to the stereotypical donut shop, or you go to the boat, and you see the folks that try to make friendships, but they have to maybe gamble to make that friend, or spend some money and go socialize a different way. Yeah. This is a healthy way to do it, and it's a safe way to do it, and you know that everyone, your older adult in your life, if you're kind of nervous about that, they're going to be safe at SSP talking to some really nice people.
Absolutely, yeah. We're really big on safe and relaxed and inclusive, so no stress when it comes to this.
Absolutely. And Sydney, how long have you been at SSP?
Since October.
How's it been?
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Emily's a great boss. Our team is great. Honestly, couldn't ask for
Good answer.
Yeah. Good answer. Right here.
We're lucky to have Sydney. She's hit the ground running.
Well, and with that, what are you looking to do more of these events that are based on your, your demographics feedback?
Yeah, this is our first one, so we're going to see how it goes. We hope to pick it up again next year or sooner, depending on the feedback we get. We haven't had it yet, so we're hoping that it's
going to be
amazing.
A hit.
Yeah, that's what I've gotten so far.
So seriously, I didn't even realize, because I have a new email now, and Emily, I saw your email on my old one come through, and I'm like, oh, great. I didn't realize, because 2 days before that, I saw the Speed Connections and went, this has got to be the coolest Valentine's Day event I've ever seen. Because I feel like they get left out a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just because a lot of it's meant towards younger couples and the ones that, might truly celebrate, I don't know. But when you get older, you lose that socialization. And the fact that you guys are providing that, I think, is a huge testament to what SSP's true mission is.
Thank you.
And on top of that, too, there's no charge to do this, correct?
There is.
Oh, I lied. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah. It's $10 to participate. You can buy your ticket on our website, seniorservicesplus.org/speed-connections. Or you can call me, and I can get you registered. We'll also register people on Friday.
What I think's cool too is, the folks that are going to go in there, I'm sure are going to be reconnecting with people they haven't seen in a while, not realizing it too.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really a fun aspect.
I think so.
Awesome. So with that being said, it's $10. You can pay online. You can get it at the door.
Yes.
And it goes for 2 hours or until it's done, correct? 2 to 4 p.m. on the...
Friday, February 9th.
Oh, I was going to say the 10th. I finally bought something. Emily, I was so good all show. Like, I was remembering phone numbers. I was doing it all. Except for remembering that it was Friday the 9th. Emily, with that being said, what's it like to bring someone in like Sydney that's a little bit younger that, is able to...
Why do you think I'm young? I am young.
But it's got to be nice to have some newer, fresh faces coming into SSP and really, alleviating some of the workload.
Yeah, it's been a huge help to have the team that I have. I have 3 great staff that I work with, and they're all very passionate about what they do. And you can see when they're interacting with the members that are in every day, the visitors, that they're enjoying what they do and they understand the mission and they're helping carry that forward.
Take me through the relationship that you guys do have with your folks whenever they come in every day for their programs or just to stop in, because it seems like it's a first name basis and maybe even a catching up in how we're doing.
Absolutely. There are people that I've known through my childhood that will come in or that have other family connections. Sometimes there are new friends. One of the other people in our department has made some great connections with people who are maybe attending our Spanish class or our upcoming sign language class. We're seeing them for lunch and she's saying hello, and I think that's also something that is addressing social isolation. Is the staff. All of the staff at SSP are just like that. We interact genuinely and intentionally with people that come in. We want to know their first names. We see you in the grill, we're going to say, hey, how's it going? How was that thing we talked about last week? How are the grandkids? Do you have any trips coming up?
And I'm sure they live for that, too, in a way, because they look forward to going in and having that relationship with you guys. Because anyone that, and even my brief time whenever I was still delivering before I partnered it off, they would call really just to see me. It wasn't really they wanted something. It was just a phone call.
Right.
And it kind of hits home that way, really, when you see that need. And to realize that all the classes and different opportunities you have for seniors, including the speed connections. If someone has a question about this, can they call you?
Yeah, my number is 618-465-3298.
Oh, you're a pro. She didn't even look down.
I have it, though. But my extension is 116. You'll get me.
Once again, what's that phone number?
618-465-3298, extension 116.
There you go. I always say it twice just in case, Hey, it's 10:15. I got to pay a quick bill. Can you guys hang out for a second? Yep. We'll come back, talk speed connections for a little bit more. And I want to know more about these classes that you guys have coming down the pipeline. It's 10:16 on this 25th day of January, a Thursday in the heart of the 618. And we'll come right back after this.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work. But the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating & Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating & Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating & Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com. Or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com. Oh, welcome back, 10:19, and a little bit of change on this Thursday morning. I keep thinking it's Friday. I don't know if that's like hitting you guys at all, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, getting back to Speed Connections, what I think is just so fun. Take me through the format. So is this kind of like, you know, we're sitting there at the card table and we got the buzzer going and we got 30 seconds, or how's that work?
Well, close. We are going to have it indicated on everyone's name tag whether they're looking for romance or friendship. So
that's really
everybody
cool.
knows what each other is looking for. And it'll be like speed dating in that you will rotate. We will have a sound effect to keep it moving. And it'll be around the grill. Different tables, different people. So
I like the name tag aspect, so that way no one's, you know, everyone knows what we got going on here.
Yeah. We're not going to find romance here if it's friendship.
Right. And do we know the time intervals?
So we're thinking about 5 minutes or less.
Yeah.
It really depends on how many people we have signed up and the matches that were made. We don't want it to be too long, but we don't want it to be too short and people don't get to really talk. So
Yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of wondering, too. And I just think it's going to lead to a lot more, you know, just better connections, too, for the folks. Doing a show here that we can do for the folks, and I think it's really important, especially because I know personally that older adults in my life have struggles, you know, kind of finding friendship, not really that romantic partner, but just a connection. And the fact that you're doing this, I think is going to go for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And getting back to all the other great things going on at SSP, I didn't know you guys taught Spanish.
So we work with someone who volunteers to come in.
That's awesome.
He teaches the Spanish. Yep. And we do it in the warmer months, so he doesn't have to get out in the winter. So that'll be starting back up in the spring.
That's really cool. And what else is coming down the pipeline?
Yeah, Sydney is also actually planning our 2024 gala, so we'll have more information.
Wow. Sydney, you're doing some good stuff.
Yeah, that gala's in June, so.
Wow. We're only a couple of months away from. Isn't it crazy how fast this year's already kind of going on?
Very crazy.
Are you, did you ever think that you'd be taking, you know, because that's a staple event. That's the big boy. You know, that's the big, and you're doing something right if you're getting tasked with the responsibility.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited. She laid the groundwork from last year. Our first one.
Sure.
So we have a lot of sponsors returning. But if there's anyone out there that wants to sponsor, be a part of this exciting thing in June, we are happy to have you.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah.
So how many other classes? Because you said sign language. We were just we were talking during the break. I consider you guys almost like a Hainer library where you have so literally, and I'm not patronizing you have so many components that it's hard to kind of keep track sometimes.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the classes like sign language, if you could fill me in?
Yeah, so sign language is a new one. It was a request.
Yeah.
So same with Spanish. Those both came from visitor requests. People who are normally visiting our center say, hey, we're looking for some kind of resource. We chat with our contacts and see what we can do. So our sign language class is actually full already.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many people?
The max is 25, and we've got a wait list going. Wow. So
I love it. I love it.
We'll look at extending it and possibly doing it again and working with Angela from Impact to get the class. Yeah.
That is so cool.
We'll continue looking at that. We've also got a blood drive coming up Monday. Yep. That'll be from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. All of that information for registration is on our Facebook page. We've got free bingos, our normal free bingos, February 6th, 20th, and 27th. And then our wellness center is actually turning 5 this year.
Is it really?
Yes, 5 years since we built our brand new wellness center.
Wow. It actually feels like it was only like a year or two ago.
I know. It's huge, and it still looks brand new.
It looks beautiful. You guys have done a fantastic job on the upkeep, and really just because it's easy for all the equipment when you're working out on it to kind of go ratty pretty quick.
Right.
When you do the job that all you do at SSP, you're going to keep it clean and keep it spotless.
The staff in there have done a great job. We do have a 10% discount for any annual memberships purchased in February. So that'll be kicking off February 1st.
And for maybe I've always wanted to know this question, and maybe it's because I just need to go and stop in and see the wellness center. For older adults that maybe can't, bench press or anymore, or, maybe running on the treadmill is not the best interest for them, are there some exercise equipment there that they could still utilize?
Absolutely. So we built this wellness center. I was actually involved with its inception when I was first at the organization years ago.
Oh, really?
So our goal for it was to create an environment and a center that was truly aimed at helping adults age appropriately and well. So we have various types of wellness equipment, fitness equipment in there for various types of ability levels. And our trainers are also very well equipped to work with any older adult who may have a physical limitation, to walk them through a safe way to use the equipment. We have an indoor walking track. We have types of, we do still have the typical bench press and squat racks. So adults who are capable of doing that and feel comfortable doing that or want to learn, we even have a weightlifting class, so there are lots of opportunities and lots of varying ability levels that are welcome and classes for those ability levels.
That's so cool. And if you guys are just tuning in or tuning back in and out, the Speed Connections is coming up on February the 9th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Senior Services Plus. You can call Sydney over there if you have any questions at
618-465-3298, extension 116.
There you go. And then for all the other really great stuff, especially as we're getting closer and closer to the gala, you got to get back on the show and fill us in on the preparations.
Yeah.
But get in touch with Senior Services Plus because there's so many things that you all do that really needs to be talked about more. And you just keep up the great work because all of you put the hard hat on and you put in more than 8 hours a day to make sure you're doing the best for the people at SSP. And I think it shows.
Thank you.
Anything else we need to talk about today?
Come out, stop by. If you're interested in anything that we're doing, if you're looking for socialization, anybody's welcome to eat lunch or breakfast at the Schoolhouse Grill, which is open Monday through Friday.
And it's pretty darn good, too.
It's good. Yes. Yes.
10:25 is the time on this 25th day of January. I did not do that on purpose. We'll take a quick break and more of our daily show will hit you next, right after this.